Hi there, how's it going? I'm Layla Stella and you're watching Speak Real English. Today, I'm excited to dive into a really useful grammar question that came from one of our amazing viewers. They wanted to know the difference between have been, has been, and had been. Now, I get it. Grammar can sometimes feel a little dull, but I promise, this won't be one of those dry lessons full of endless rules. Instead, I'm going to walk you through this topic using examples, real-life situations, and everyday English that will actually help you speak more naturally. This video is all about helping you understand and use these structures with confidence. Before we jump in, I just want to let you know that this lesson is part of the Speak Real English method, which focuses on improving fluency in natural ways. If you're someone who wants to keep practicing and make real progress, my friends at Verbling offer personalized one-on-one English lessons online with certified native-speaking teachers. You can find the link on my channel and try it out. Now, let's get into the difference between these expressions. First, let's talk about have been and has been. These are both present perfect continuous tense. The only difference is who you're talking about. I say I have been, you have been, we have been, they have been. But for he, she, or it, we switch it to has been. So it's all about the subject of the sentence. For example, I have been creating new English lessons regularly. He has been working on his pronunciation. She has been learning new words every day. The structure stays the same but changes depending on the person. These expressions are often used when we're talking about something that started in the past and is still happening now or still relevant. Like, I have been thinking about writing a book for a long time. That thought started earlier, and it's still true now. Or, it has been my dream to help English learners like you speak with confidence. You can hear the connection between the past and the present. Now let's talk about contractions, which we use all the time in spoken English. Instead of saying I have been, we often say I've been. It's the same idea, just smoother and more natural. So, if you say I've been watching Speak Real English videos, that's perfect. Keep using it. Now, let's move on to had been. This one's a little more specific. We use had been when we want to talk about something that was true before a specific moment in the past. So it's not about now, it's about 2 points in the past. One thing happened, and then something else happened. For example, I had been planning a vacation when the weather suddenly changed. Or, she had been preparing for the exam when she found out it was cancelled. This tense helps show that one action was already happening when another event occurred. It gives us a sense of timing and helps build clearer stories. So, imagine I had been thinking about eating healthy, but then I walked by a bakery and saw my favorite cake. Yes, I ate it. Life happens. That little change in the story is where had been fits in. It makes the timeline more interesting and detailed. Let's look at another example. I had been working on another podcast when I launched the Speak Real English show. Both of those events happened in the past, but one started earlier. That's the role of had been. You can also say I was working on a podcast, which is totally fine and easier for some learners. But if you want to show the order or emphasis, had been adds that extra detail. So try to use both depending on what you want to highlight. Now, let's practice these with your own stories. Think about your life. What have you been doing lately? Maybe you've been studying, maybe you've been working, maybe you've been thinking about traveling or trying something new. You can write your thoughts in the comments using have been or has been. And then think back. What had you been doing last year before something changed? Try writing that down too. It's a great way to get used to these structures. And if you really want to improve, keep listening, keep repeating, and keep practicing. That's the key to fluency. Use the comments section as your practice space. Let's build your confidence together. And speaking of building things together, I'm working on a really exciting project. It's been a dream of mine to create a Speak Real English book filled with natural conversations, useful phrases, and easy-to-follow steps to help you become fluent. Not boring grammar rules, but real English that you can use every day. If you'd like to support that dream and help me bring this book to life, you can check out the link on my channel. Every bit of support brings us closer to making that book a reality. So remember, grammar doesn't have to be boring. When we focus on real-life examples and connect what we're learning to our own experiences, it becomes meaningful and fun. Keep practicing. Use the phrases in your daily conversations, even if you're just talking to yourself. That repetition helps the grammar stick. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. I believe in you. You're doing a great job. You have been learning and growing, and that's something to be proud of. Keep going. Speak English, practice often, and stay confident. Thanks for spending this time with me today, and I'll see you again in the next lesson. Take care and talk soon.